An anthology about the bad, the short-lived, and the forgotten shows and events in television history. This is It Was a Thing on TV.
Punisher! Control! Hurry before I change my mind!
I give you Super Train.
Episode 395, submission number 755 Delta, Hometown Commercials, Volume 4.
And I'm holding in my hand the 4 like I'm a member of the 4 Horsemen.
We're one horseman short, guys. Sorry.
We couldn't afford Arn Anderson for this.
Well, we've had 3 of these episodes before. They were all really good. We had Crazy Gideon, the Hoot Wireless guy.
Hoot Wireless.
Hoot Wireless.
And all sorts of legends, like the friendly bus. That's kind of sort of creepy. But it turns out we weren't even close to the real gems. Not even close. So, we have more Darryl Isaacs. We have more bad sci-fi. We have more lawyers, more clothes. I don't know if we found one with Rhett and Link involved. I don't know. But we guarantee you're going to find something you're going to enjoy.
Yeah. Starting with Tim Misny. Like Disney, but it's spelled M-I-S-N-Y. Alright, so let's see what this is. Oh, I'll make them pay. I like that. He's gonna make them pay, guys.
I'm Tim Misny. You know what I do.
Well, we should go back in time a little bit because for, I would say the better part of 15, 20 years, his catchphrase was, I'll make them pay. So he'd do the whole, if you've been hurt in a car crash, if you've had medical malpractice or, anything like that, come to me and I'll make them pay. And just in like the last year or two, he's become so ubiquitous in the Cleveland area that ad you just saw, that usually airs like the 5 seconds before Jeopardy or 5 seconds before the news or 5 seconds before some TV show. And Tim Misny, just looks in the camera and says, I'm Tim Misny, and you know what I do, because everybody in the Cleveland area knows you make him pay. And actually, it's gotten so popular, I'm talking about Tim Misny's gotten so popular, that in the last 6 months or so, no more than a year, he's actually shown up on billboards. Now, he's had billboards where he says, I'll make them pay and stuff like that. I don't think I've seen billboards where it says, you know what I do. But something that has hopped up in the last 6 months is billboards with just basically his eyes, his ears, his eyebrows sort of peeking up. And Greg, last week when you saw this, I think you had a very apt reaction. What did you say Tim Misny looked like, or who did you say Tim Misny looked like?
With the raised eyebrow, he looks like The Rock with that raised eyebrow.
No, the other one. You said that, but
I
you said
did?
another one. The Jack.
Oh, yeah,
guy.
the bald guy from You Don't Know Jack.
Yes.
It looks like the bald guy from You Don't Know Jack, and The Rock made it and had a kid.
I was sort of getting a Mark Dacascos vibe.
So these ads have popped up in the Cleveland area, and they're static ads. They're not the digital ads. So I think I passed 2 or 3 of these on my commute going to work and then going home. So I've got Tim Misny giving me this creepy ass look as I drive by.
Tim Misny. He's looking at you like that.
And do you want story time for Monkey Mike?
Oh, do I?
Oh, I think since I mentioned it, I need to talk about it now. So my second job back 30 years ago, just about, was I used to deliver pizzas. And would you believe it? Every Friday, Tim Misney would buy pizzas from our pizzeria for him and his kids and their friends. And he was a pretty good tipper back in the day. Oh, we'd actually fight in the pizza shop to get that tip because he tipped like $25, $30. Yeah, that's not bad given, minimum wage back then was $4.25. But yeah, I delivered pizza to Tim Misney's house. Oh, I'd say at least 3 or 4 times. And he wasn't bald like he is now, so he must have shaved his hair off. But like I said, good tipper, $20, $25, $30 every time you go out there because he bought like $70 of pizzas for his kids. And he actually has his own street. Nice long street in a very swanky part of the suburbs of Cleveland. But yeah, he actually has a connection to me going back 30 years. You want to say something, Greg?
Well, it's too bad that it wasn't today, because if you saw Tim Misney, you'd be like, at the pizza place, "Hey, Tim Misney, are you going to get some pizza? Hey!"
No, he never went to the pizzeria. We always delivered to him.
Oh, he delivered. Well, that's not
why
fun.
I said I delivered to his house like 3 or 4 times. Well, but he's got the money. He could pay for delivery. And like I said, he'd give like a $25, $30 tip on a $70 order for his kids. So, yeah. And believe it or not, this isn't going to be the only instance of a tale from Unky Mike this episode, believe it or not.
Oh, believe it or not.
Beats the stories I've come up with, but anyway.
Well, this next commercial. Now, I think back in December I saw this commercial on like cable, and I thought this was so bad. I immediately YouTube searched it to see if this was on YouTube, and it was. This is for something called the Pines Motor Lodge. Now, I should note, this is like a couples retreat. This is like Mike, do you remember the episode where like Al and Peggy on Married with Children went to the resort?
And then, like one of the few episodes of Married with Children I absolutely despise, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the I'll See You in Court episode.
No. They did an episode where Al and Peg and Marcy and Steve went to like a cabin, a lodge in the woods. The I'll See You in Court. They actually, Steve and Marcy went to a motel.
Oh, okay.
By the hour.
Okay,
well, a little bit different.
Okay, well, this is different. Whatever. Motel, motor lodge. You get the idea. Okay.
This is basically a hotel no-tell situation, isn't it?
Something like that. Okay, here we go.
So, tell me about date night.
John took me to see the new Clooney movie.
That's nice. What about you?
We went to the Pines Motor Lodge. You didn't. Oh, yes, we did, and it was amazing.
The room was comfortable. We filled up the jacuzzi, and he brought some champagne. We had more fun than we'd had in years. We couldn't stop smiling all week.
I want to go to the Pines.
Add a little spice to your life. The Pines Motor Lodge, Lindenhurst and Westbury.
Did I just see a kid?
Yes, you saw a kid. $99 per night, or $10 an hour if you prefer.
Go ahead, everybody.
And the kid's like, what the hell is up with them?
Is there something you want to say about my conception, Mom?
These rooms have been sanitized, right?
Can you put quarters in the bed and get those magic fingers or whatever it's called?
Do they have the Clooney movie?
Well, it depends on which Clooney movie.
No, maybe it's so bad. It's like the hotel that my sister and I stayed at for hardball, where we had 2 options. We could watch Geely, or we could watch the Houston Astros pitch the no-hitter. No, we're not watching Geely. We're going to watch baseball. Nothing says sexy like going to a motor lodge.
Not just any motor lodge, a motor lodge in the Pines. They got the tiger print linen, so, it's classy.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Right.
No, thank you, Gene.
Okay, our next commercial is called River Fair at River Mall. And you know this is a big commercial because this is on Vimeo, not YouTube. Okay, so let's see what this is.
Where can the whole family go to have a good time? How about the River Fair Family Fun Park, located upstairs at the River Falls Mall? There's so much going on and it's all inside. The kids will love the great rides and you'll love the comfort of the great indoors. All aboard. It's the fast track to a good time at River Fair Family Fun Park. Amuse yourself with our rides, games, miniature golf, movies, food, and fun. It's easy to get here, I-65 to Exit 4 on Highway 131 in Clarksville.
You don't look like the West Edmonton Mall to me.
Hey, the West Edmonton Mall had that roller coaster with the 3 loops. I know this because Sam at Expedition Theme Park did a whole thing about it. It's standing but not operating. Last I checked.
Well, also remember the West Edmonton Mall had the West Edmonton Mauler.
Oh yeah, that was a Bruce Hort deal at Stampede. He called this kid the West Edmonton Mauler. That was for you, Robert O'Connor. I hope you enjoy it wherever you are if you're listening to this. But I love in this commercial, okay, we see the Ferris wheel. We see the sign for the fun park. We see all of the planes. Oh.
Ooh, yay, plane.
And look, the 2 kids golfing. with a dog.
But does the dog know how to tap into your feelings? Does the dog get you to feel your feelings in a timeout room?
Yeah, I hope so.
Here's the question about that, you guys. Do we feel like we've earned that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so do I. Let's get out there and have some fun, shall we?
We've only been here for like 5 minutes. That's not a punishment. I don't feel punished. Where's the shame I'm supposed to be feeling?
There's no shame in making a mistake, Mac.
Yes, there is. How else would I know not to do it anymore?
Hey, listen, man, I'm a licensed psychotherapist.
You're a talking dog. I'm out of here.
Great.
I'm scared.
I'm sure you are, Sam. I'm sure you are. Because you're a pussy. Now, look, man, that's not your
Christ,
fault.
man.
It's not your fault. This dog, your parents, the whole culture is grooming you to be a pussy. You got no freedom, which means you got no balls. And then even when you actually do get caught doing something bad, you're not held accountable. And if you're not held accountable, you feel no guilt. If you feel no guilt, you feel no shame. If you got no shame, you're never going to hate yourself enough to stop being bad and grow some balls.
Well, I hope it... What is this place called again?
It's the River Fair Family Fun Park.
Well, I hope at the River Fair Family Fun Park you get do whatever you want at River Fair Family Fun Park. Do whatever you want.
I did see a dapper duck there. All right, what's next on the agenda?
Okay, this next one is 1982 Public Insurance San Diego commercial.
How would you like to save $230? If you're an unlucky driver at Public Insurance Service, no problem. Let's say you fall into this category and live here. You've had a couple of problems and been canceled. Here's what the assigned risk would cost. Here's the price through Public Insurance Service. A quote no other agent can give you. That's right, save $230. Call us now, we'll mail you a free quote. Everyone wants to save money at Public Insurance Service, no problem.
Okay.
I was always hoping when they say, we'll send you a free quote, the quote ends up being, to be or not to be? That is the question. Well, it's a free quote.
No. That is true.
It did look like it was made with like a $20 budget, a poster board with the information regarding the insurance plan, and it looked like he was in some sort of office or meeting room. Yeah, it looked very, very cheap, even for 1982.
All right, our next commercial is called Apple Auto Sales. Wait, Apple is doing auto sales? Oh, wait, it's another Apple.
No, it's another Apple. This one's a car lot out of Charlotte, North Carolina. It's owned by Rob Christensen, and in this commercial, he plays the Rev Rob, which is basically a pastiche of every 80s era televangelist, but mostly those fraudulent faith healers.
Reverend Rob here. You know, we get lots of people asking if we can really heal their credit problems. I say yes. Yes, we can, because Apple Auto Sales has the power.
Oh, well, Rob, I've been through a terrible divorce, and the bomb left me with bad credit.
It's heartbreaking, folks, but we're going to drive that bad credit away.
Oh, Lord.
Brothers and sisters, friends and neighbors, it's just that easy. Apple Auto Sales has the power to heal. We're healing.
I love that this one dude at the 14-second mark was apparently doing an impression of Thea Badella as Shelton Benjamin's mama.
And right behind him is the Blues Brothers, and I don't know about you, but I'm getting a Ric Flair vibe from Reverend Rob right here.
It's like if Ric Flair had his hair grown out too long.
And in the wrong direction.
I'm getting that vibe, but also, if you remember, gosh, this has to be about 20, 25 years ago now, the televangelist Benny Hinn, he used to do that where, I'll heal you, and they fall over backwards. Oh my gosh. And he turned out to be a big fraud. He got busted on 2020, I believe.
He's a big fat phony!
Oh, I remember when Joe Bob Briggs would do the God Stuff segments on the Kilborn Era Daily Show, and he'd have Benny Hinn featured all the time. And every time I saw a clip of Benny Hinn, I'd literally piss my pants laughing at how stupid everything Benny Hinn did was. All right. Oh, our next commercial is for Gebco, featuring Jonathan Ogden. Hey, never thought we'd have a Jonathan Ogden appearance on this podcast. But okay, here we go. Go, Gebco.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. But the accident was your fault.
Huh?
If you've had accidents, you gotta get Gebco.
Gebco, huh?
Do you need insurance for your car? Accidents, tickets, it doesn't matter who you are, 'cause you got the power with payments that are low. When you're tired of walking, call Gebco. Go Gebco, go Gebco, go Gebco, go Gebco. Gotta get Gebco.
I gotta get Gebco.
I gotta love that Jonathan Ogden in this commercial is wearing, like, a clearly knockoff Ravens jersey that you could probably get on Wish, or the 2006 equivalent of Wish, because this was uploaded 16 years ago.
Well, remember, they can't use the Ravens name or even the font that is used in the numbers, because I'm sure there's NFL trademarks and all that. So they've got to go as wishy as possible, if you will. I've seen similar, and I did not submit this, and stupid me for not submitting it, but there was one ad that I wanted to use this year, and we'll either use it next year or we'll use it if we ever revisit the Super Bowl Shuffle clones. Was an ad here in Cleveland last year with Jill Batonio and I forget which other Browns player. I think it was Jack Conklin, and they were doing their own version of the Super Bowl Shuffle for an auto dealership using the Browns, and they had their numbers on there, but there was no reference to Browns. There was no reference to the font that looks like the Browns font. It was just generic jerseys.
Well, what the hell is this?
Okay, so in 2006, a man by the name of Christopher Knight, he ran for one of the seats on the Rockingham County School Board. He put out a 1-minute ad, and he called it Christopher Knight for School Board Commercial 1. He lost, but it got the attention of one George Lucas, who proceeded to call it the best campaign ever. I wonder why.
Well, in case we get copyright strikes for it, or for content or whatever, and you like see us like right after this part where we're gonna play it, we just go right ahead. Yeah, that'll probably explain why. So let's see what this ad's all about.
Hi, I'm Christopher Knight, and I paid for this ad.
When it comes to education, government bureaucracy is like a cosmic bully. Legislation like No Child Left Behind is targeting and destroying our ability to best teach our children. We need someone to fight for Rockingham County schools against the tightening grip of unfunded mandates.
I believe in more local control over our own schools because I have more than enough faith in the parents and teachers of Rockingham County. I'm also a fiscal conservative and a supporter of athletics and the arts. Let's work together to defend a bright and shining future for the children of Rockingham County.
Elect Christopher Knight, a new hope for Rockingham County schools.
Okay, hold on. I'm surprised they didn't use any Star Wars music, which is good because we can actually play the whole thing.
Is it me or did he look more like a Vulcan than he did a Jedi?
Good call. I'm sorry, when I saw Christopher Knight for Rockingham School Board, I really was hoping it would be Christopher Knight from the Brady Bunch.
No.
I was thinking the same thing too.
But I'm glad it wasn't. That really was better than expected.
I love how cheaply made it was. It looked like it was made for a budget of $50.
Hey, do you know how hard it is to get one of those real deal lightsabers? I respect that, man.
It's too bad it's not today where you can go to like Disneyland and buy an actual Star Wars lightsaber.
Well, first you have to get to Galaxy's Edge first, and that is a fool's errand indeed.
Oh, this is for Lens Mill Stores.
Yeah, this is from Canada. It's sort of like a carpeteria for people in California. It also sells sheets, linens, carpets, the like. And all I said as I submitted this was, watch to the end. So yeah, this is from 1988.
Len's Mill Store has gotten very serious about saving you money. Len's Mill Store has made a major purchase. 5 tractor-trailer loads of superior quality Wabasso sheets. Over 200 styles and patterns at incredible savings. Twin size from $8, double from $10, queen from $12, and king size from just $14. All 5 locations of Len's Mill Store with superior quality Wabasso sheets. Len's Mill Store. We've got the sheets.
Hold on. Do you want to explain what happened at the end of the commercial?
Our spokesman here is wearing a well-patterned sheet like a depend undergarment. And he's proud of it.
Hey, guys. It's time for the return of an old favorite of ours. We're talking about the Hammer, Darryl Isaacs.
No, wait. He's the Kentucky Hammer, right?
Yeah, the Kentucky Hammer.
Yeah, don't just call him the Hammer because we've determined there's like the Oklahoma Hammer, the Texas Hammer, the New Hampshire Hammer. This is the Kentucky Hammer. Okay.
He's the Kentucky Hammer. All right, this is called Big Trucks. Big Trucks.
That's a big guy.
Can cause big wrecks.
I'm Darryl Isaacs, and I am Kentucky's big truck lawyer. Get the strength of Isaacs and Isaacs, because big truck cases demand serious, experienced, big truck lawyers who know how to win. So if you've been injured by a big truck, let me... do the heavy lifting. Call the Hammer.
I need to give him a ton of credit His URL is wewin.com.
That's about as simple as Tim Misney.
But that's confidence. That's oozing confidence. WeWin.com.
No, you want to know what's confident? If he had the website, WeWinAnyQuestions.com. That's confidence.
And you have to say it like David S. Pumpkins. WeWinAnyQuestions.com.
All right, here's another Darryl Isaacs ad. This one, hit the bullseye.
You
can't beat a bit of bullying.
Was bad, and dealing with the insurance company was a bust. I wanted to hit the bullseye, so I called the hammer.
Don't let the insurance company keep you from getting the money you deserve. I'm attorney Darryl Isaacs. We've recovered over $2 billion for our clients, and we're ready to hit the bullseye for you.
I hit the bullseye when I called the hammer. One call, that's all.
Hit the bullseye. One call, that's all.
Call 877-ALL-7s.
Does he not know his darts? Because he gets more points by hitting the triple 20 than he does the bullseye.
And you know, if you do that in one round, you know what happens. 180!
But yeah, you sort of lose the symbolism if you go for the 180 instead of hitting the bullseye. I get it.
So our next commercial comes from Fairbanks, Alaska, and it's for Image Auto Detailing.
Well, hey, Jerry, I thought you were going to sell this truck.
Well, no, Tom, I was. But then I got it all cleaned up over at Image Auto Detailing, and they worked wonders. Remember that teddy bear that Jen glued to the dash?
Yeah.
They got the glue out. And that coffee stain that Jen left on the seat?
Yeah.
They got that out, too. Remember the dog smell from Jen's dogs? Ugh, they got that out. I don't have to worry about this stuff ever again.
Well, looks like Image Auto Detailing's got you covered.
Well, yeah. Plus, I broke up with Jen.
Finally.
Am I the only one getting a Letterkenny vibe from that commercial?
I also love the crappy ass Super NES MIDI music that plays in the background.
Thank you. I was going to say, that sounded like a ripoff of Super Mario World.
Oh, and by the way, if you remember, this is from the same uploader as that water grease commercial. I believe this guy in the red hat's the guy that poured the grease down the drain. I think it's the same guy right here.
That's the guy. That's the guy.
It definitely is. Who could ever forget that stupid ass dance he did after he put the grease in the mason jar? Oh, and by the way, I think if you actually watch that video and look to the comments, I think maybe it's me or somebody else put, this was a thing on TV.
Did they at least link to our website or our YouTube?
Well, if I put it there, I must have been so stupid. I must have been like, whatever.
Oh.
If I made the comment, I might have put it in at 2 a.m. Okay, this is from Santa's Village. What is Santa's Village?
Well, Santa's Village is sort of a theme park / Renaissance fair with Santa Claus visiting every summer in the California mountains. If you got San Francisco television or Los Angeles television in the mid to late 80s, you know what Santa's Village is.
Oh, I bet Mick Foley has gone there, because as some of you may know, Mick Foley is a big fan of Santa Claus.
Big fan.
Yes. So here we go. Santa's Village.
You can see Santa in the summertime because right now he's at Santa's Village in the San Bernardino Mountains. 13 big rides provide fun for the whole family. Visit the petting zoo, see Santa's reindeer. There's food and treats from the Pixie Pantry and the Good Witch's Bakery and lots more. Santa's Village is fun, forest, and fantasy, all rolled into one. Santa's Village in the cool and clear San Bernardino Mountains. On Highway 18, just 30 minutes north of San Bernardino. Now open daily.
You can visit Santa in the wintertime.
because right now he's at Santa's Village in the San Bernardino Mountains. 12 big rides provide fun for the whole family. Visit the petting zoo. See Santa's reindeer. There's food and treats from the Pixie Pantry and the Good Witch's Bakery, and lots more. Santa's Village is fun, forest, and fantasy all rolled into one. Santa's Village in the colorful San Bernardino Mountains on Highway 18, just 30 minutes north of San Bernardino. Now open weekends and holidays.
You can see Santa in the summertime because right now he's at Santa's Village in the San Bernardino Mountains. 13 big rides provide fun for the whole family. Visit the petting zoo. See Santa's reindeer. There's food and treats from the Pixie Pantry and the Good Witch's Bakery and lots more. Santa's Village is fun, forest, and fantasy, all rolled into one. Santa's Village in the cool and clear San Bernardino Mountains. On Highway 18, just 30 minutes north of San Bernardino. Now open daily.
Okay, so fun fact, Santa's Village opened 1 week before Disneyland opened. Unfortunately, it closed in 1998.
Oh, so it's no more.
It's no more, but according to AtlasObscura.com, the Good Witch's Bakery, the Chapel of the Little Shepherd, and Santa's House somehow managed to remain standing. Of course, that was from 2015. Here it is 8 years later. Who knows what's happened to them?
Guys, I want you to think of this. What if Frank and the gang went to Santa's Village instead of to Risky Rats?
Oh, Jesus!
Everybody's getting cold this Christmas.
Well, hold on. We got one more commercial left, so let's play it. We're at 1:30 in this montage.
This summer, you can see Santa at Santa's Village. Santa invites you and your family to join him for summertime fun on 13 big rides and delicious eats and treats from Santa's Candy Kitchen, the Good Witch Bakery, and the Pixie Pantry. And just for you, Santa's Petting Zoo. So come visit Santa's Village this summer, nestled in the forest of the San Bernardino Mountains, 2 miles past the Lake Arrowhead turnoff on Highway 18.
Come to Santa's Village!
Now open every day. For more information, call 909-337-2481.
The gang goes to Santa's Village. I'm just saying.
Next commercial.
So our next commercial is for the Diamond Center.
Honestly, I was just looking for stuff from my childhood in Northern California or the Central Coast of California, and this popped up.
I'm looking at the preview pic. It looks like Sonny Bono, this guy.
It looks like Tony Orlando and Sonny Bono had a kid.
If they made a version of Tony Orlando and Sonny Bono. Well, let's see what this is about.
Okay, so that was Paul Kapansky, and apparently he died in 2021.
Greg's face says it all. Just shock, that disbelief.
What the f*** did I just watch?
Valid question. I don't know.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Time out a second. There's another commercial up here called Paul from the Diamond Center is not my uncle.
What? We are going off book. This is not on the list to cover. This is completely off book. I want to see this.
A little credit help and I'll be married by tomorrow. Without credit, I'll never get married. I don't know who to turn to.
All aboard for the Diamond Center. Grab a Diamond Center bus and leave the credit to us.
No, that's not him. No, that's not him either. Not him either. That's him. That's him. He's the one who's offering beautiful jewelry with nothing down.
He's right. I'm the one. I'm the one that's offering beautiful jewelry art credit with no down payment. We have a credit plan for everybody. Call 1-800-969-PAUL. He did it. He's the one.
Nothing down at the Diamond Center?
I have an observation about that last commercial. They did the lineup there, and if you go back and take a look at the heights, they have the increments, the markings of the heights. It went from, pull it up, Greg, so you can see this. I want you to, if you didn't notice this.
Okay, hold on.
Increments. Okay.
Hold on, let me get the video back up.
Okay, you do.
I was just trying to put the video back in with the list, so hold on a second. What Morrick?
Near the end where Paul is. So go to like 4. Right there. Stop. Pause. So if you take a look at the increments, the markings, it goes from 5 feet to 5'5" to 6 feet. Not 5.5 feet, 5.5 feet, 5 feet, 5 inches. And then miraculously, the same distance is now 7 inches compared to the 5-inch difference from 5 feet to 5'5". 5 feet, 5'5", 6 feet.
And they're all spaced out. No, that's not right.
That's what I'm saying. They're all spaced out evenly, but numerically, no, they're not right.
Stick to diamond selling, Paul, because your measurement skills ain't it, Chief.
Well, maybe that's why that title of that ad was Diamond Paul is not my uncle. Maybe he doesn't want to be related to a guy who doesn't know his basic measurements.
Maybe not.
So this next commercial I found on a channel called Vaporwave_Doug. And it's, quote, one of the most bizarre local commercials I have come across. This aired on UPN 11 in Seattle, KSTW-TV, on April 15th, 2003 at around 1:30 to 2 a.m. So let's play it and see how bad this is.
What's the quickest way to get canceled by insurance? Osama.
Better make him into my car.
Greg, accidents, tickets, DWI? Yes. Next question, if you've been canceled, who are you going to call? Osama.
United Nations.
Tina.
Burn Funk Insurance.
Yes!
You cheat! How dare you!
We'll be right back with our next contestant.
What the
My gosh! I went to clean road. Chico just went all out. Oh my gosh! What the heck? Okay, and I think we really do need to explain, because I don't know if this was clear with that commercial. Somebody was actually playing Osama bin Laden in this commercial.
Somebody in an office, or at the very least, a cubicle, thought that that was a good idea.
But hold on, the end. Who was the next contestant, guys?
Saddam Hussein. It was 2003. It was a hell of a time. Yo, somebody thought this was a good idea.
Now, when you gave the description, you said it aired at a certain channel at a certain date at a certain time. Did it say that this was the only time this commercial aired? Because I'm sorry, if I saw this one time, I'd be like asking for people's heads to be rolling. That was, wow. I can't even describe how bad that was.
Well, in fairness, this did air at 1:30 to 2 a.m. in the morning, so nobody saw it except for the people who recorded, I bet. So our next commercial is called Christmas at Old Tucson.
One of the places I lived in as a kid was Southeast Arizona. We did not go to Old Tucson, though. But if you wanted to go to Old Tucson, you could go to Old Tucson, see a stunt show, and for one magic night on Christmas, you could visit with, are you ready for this? Joan Embry and her feathered pals.
What? Joan Embry? Wow.
Late 80s, early 90s, everybody was all about conservation, and we were 3 ads away from Betty White for the Reed Park Zoo. Hey, I should have found that commercial. Anyway, here's Christmas at Old Tucson.
Sneak up on Christmas before it sneaks up on us. Yeah, get a peek at our presents early. It's the Saddle City Band.
I ain't taking my time.
And look, there's more.
Hi, I'm Joan Embry, and I'm looking forward to meeting you and your family at Old Tucson. In my show, I'll be talking about wildlife conservation, and I'll introduce you to a few of my special animal friends. There'll also be a few surprises for my first visit to Tucson. See you soon.
Come share the wonderful world of KDTU.
No.
Disney called, they want their swag back. You know they ripped that off the Wonderful World of Disney commercials. Or at least commissioned the same people who wrote that song.
I gotta say, I was watching that toucan that Joan Embry had on her arm. I think at some point, the toucan was like biting at her arm, at her hand, saying, "No, I'm not taking part in this crap. I want to get out of here. I'm going to just attack you."
Ow.
All right, our next commercial is for Leader TV VCR in Rochester, New York. And let me warn you guys, you're about to see some of the most 1990s sports jerseys that ever 1990s.
Here we go. This is it. We got to run the ball. First down. All right, come on. Go all the way. Come on. Hey, what happened to your TV? I told you to get your TV fixed at Leader. Man.
Get your TV back in the game with Leader TV's fast one-day service on all TVs, VCRs, and video cameras, and a 1-year service warranty. Catch Leader TV's football special. Get a free projection TV cleaning with repair.
328-8181. The best service is 1 day away.
Okay, now let me describe the jerseys here. One guy's wearing a Brett Favre Packers jersey. One guy's wearing a Dan Marino Miami Dolphins jersey. The guy in the middle is wearing a Steve Tasker Buffalo Bills jersey. Really? You couldn't spring forth enough money to buy a Jim Kelly or Thurman Thomas jersey?
Nope.
Look at the Bruce Smith jersey even.
Or Andre Reed. Why couldn't you get an Andre Reed jersey? Steve Tasker? Really?
How about we go way off the board? How about a Pete Metzelaar's jersey?
Even better, Steve Christie.
Maybe he's just giving some respect to the special teamers.
Special teamers need love too, you know.
Exactly.
All right, this is from the same uploader. This is for Rocco Gaetano D'Angelo, Fine Cigars Limited.
Ciao, buongiorno. Rocco. Gaetano.
D'Angelo. Borosilicate glass tubes from Corning, New York, manufactured to keep a humidor freshness across all climate and activity. Retired Americans in their late 60s, early 70s, creating a product unique to the tobacco world. We are Rocco Gaetano D'Angelo. www.d'angelomd.com. Ciao.
Ciao.
Rocco Gaetano D'Angelo isn't a doctor. Is he?
I don't know. Why do I get a, if you don't buy these cigars from us, you're going to be sleeping with the fishes vibe?
Wait for it, Greg. Wait for it.
Are we sure this is a legitimate business?
I'm checking right now.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the website and it's not active anymore. And the thing is, I might have misspelled it. I spelled it.
No, you did not.
No, well, no, I originally put in DANGELOMD.com, and then I put in DEANGELOMD.com, and both are dead.
Okay, I will tell you right now, it is on Yelp. Rocco Gaetano D'Angelo, Fine Cigars, Tobacco, Vineyards. It is closed. It says open from 9 to 4. So as we record this, it is closed, but it will probably be open tomorrow. But 0 stars because nobody's rated it.
Darn.
So who knows what happened?
Okay, our next commercial is for a plumbing joint called Benjamin Franklin. And let's just say this has a certain jingle in it because of the phone number they use that may or may not force us to remove this segment from YouTube. So, let's see what the YouTube copyright system has to say when we play this. Oh, wait a second, hold on. The first couple of seconds has like this clip of Santa scuba diving.
Which is pretty cool if you think about it.
Oh, this is awesome. Scuba diving Santa Claus. Well, maybe he needed something to do after Santa's village closed down.
True.
25 degrees in Wapello.
Santa had to do something while Joan Embry had her animals in Tucson.
But that was brought to you by Benjamin Franklin, the punctual plumber. So, okay, let's see what this is all about.
Call Benjamin Franklin Plumbing today. Really?
Ben is the punctual plumber. Get me the bed.
Right on time.
Benjamin Franklin, the punctual plumber. Fast, efficient, convenient. Plus, our phone number is easy to remember. Maybe a little too easy. Call Benjamin Franklin Plumbing today. Locally owned and operated by the Hudson family.
Clever selection of phone number. Clever marketing there.
Do I get the sense that that lady was going to bang the plumber?
What?
You didn't get a sense of how excited she was?
Well, she was looking at the size of his plunger.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, our next commercial. Mike, you're going to love this. I found this for you. It's the return of Marc Norton to hometown commercials. Now, Chico, I don't think you were here for the Darryl Isaacs Super Bowl commercials thing. What are you?
I was.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because we did play that thing at the end about the Taco Bell commercial that he did. In 16:9.
Widescreen.
Yeah. So here we go. It's Devils. Unfortunately, I wish Marc Norton was with the New Jersey Devils for this, but what can he do? I would have loved to have seen him play some hockey with Scott Stevens. Ooh, we got a slate.
Classy.
Yeah.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Norton Furniture is here for you. I'm dead, aren't I?
Marc Norton, we're here for you.
Devils, listen to me. If you can't get credit at Norton Furniture, you can't get credit anywhere.
Do you mean it?
My name is Mark, and you can count on it.
A couple of those ladies were sexy little devils, weren't they?
Ooh.
So I told you at the start of the show that there'd be a second installment of Story Time with Unky Mike. Here it is. About 20 years ago, on a Saturday morning, I was going to school. I was going to my job. I was working at a computer lab on the Cleveland State campus at the time. And Norton Furniture, in case you don't know, which probably 99.99% of you don't know, Norton Furniture is like immediately behind CSU. You have CSU taking up several block space. It's a pretty good area. And then right behind, it was actually behind a parking lot I used to park in all the time, was Norton Furniture. And so on this Saturday morning, I'm going down I-90, going to downtown Cleveland, going to the exit where I'd get off for Cleveland State. And I go to Dead Man's Curve, which is, well, as you can guess, a curve where a lot of accidents happen. And I go behind this car, and it had to be Marc Norton. And you're saying, well, how do you know it was Marc Norton? He had a personalized license plate that was that phone number, 687-1660. Who else would have a license plate saying 687-1660? I had to have been driving behind Marc Norton. Can't prove it, but again, who would have a license plate saying 687-1660? So there you go. Second story time with Unky Mike this week. I drove behind Marc Norton on a Saturday morning going to Cleveland State at like 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, neat.
You damn right, Toys R Us kid.
All right, this next commercial is for WKFT Counterforce 40.
Yeah, a long time ago, back in the 80s, there was the big syndication push, as we've talked about frequently on this show, and one of the big 3 syndicated independent stations in the Raleigh-Durham-Fayetteville market was WKFT Counterforce 40, because it got all of this great programming to counter, because WKFT was a Fayetteville station. It wasn't like Raleigh big, but you could get it from Raleigh, you could get it from Greensboro, you could get it from Sanford, you could get it from everywhere. But this was one of the big 3 stations. And it wasn't just going to be TV 40. They were going big. Unfortunately, this ad, not necessarily big.
Turn on the TV and what did I see? The same 3 shows on network TV. I'm independent as I can be. I'm watching Counterforce 40 WKFT. They've got the movies that start my heart. Their comedy is tearing me apart. That Morton Downey, he's a sight to see. Turn to Counterforce 40 WKFT. I'm watching Counterforce KFT. Variety means the world to me. There's something different, something new to see. Turn to Counterforce 40 WKFT. Start watching Counterforce KFT. New entertainment will set you free. Be independent as you can be. Turn to Counterforce 40 WKFT. Yeah!
I think I ended up going to high school with one of those kids, actually. Yes, Greg. That's it. That's the correct reaction.
I gotta say, I did like the name drop of Morton Downey Jr. there.
That's when he was starting to get big around 87.
Right, but it's like they didn't name drop any other TV shows.
I didn't hear any Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs in that spot. Did you?
I heard nothing besides Morton Downey Jr.
Oh, this is great. This is going to be for something called Sports Cards Unlimited.
Yeah, this is a couple of spots from the RDU area from a Durham store called Sports Cards Unlimited. They have sports cards, they have memorabilia, but because it's 2003, they also have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Dragon Ball, which I didn't even know had a trading card game, so...
Well, that's news to me. Well, here we go with this.
Sports Cards Unlimited has...
Okay, in their defense, since we're talking about them carrying Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh! And whatnot, the shop I go to, they carry all that stuff. I mean, they're primarily sports cards, but they cater to those gamers who like Pokemon, and they don't hold any sort of game nights or anything like that, but they have a healthy selection of Pokemon and similar stuff, and WWE and UFC.
Hold on a second. I paused this video at the 56-second mark. This cardboard cutout right here of Dale Jr. looking in like his early 2000s boy band face with the frosted tips here.
Oh, God, that's terrible.
That is so bad.
That's terrible.
Oh, my God. Is that still around?
I believe it is, but I will tell you right now, I've never been there.
Well, I need something to suggest for my brother the next time he's in North Carolina, so...
Yep, not only are they still around, they're on social media. So
Oh, good. Okay.
yeah, but remember, look for Sports Card Unlimited Durham, not Sports Cards Unlimited Port Royal, South Carolina. South Carolina. Yeah, I said it.
Well, there's lots of reasons to say F South Carolina.
But anyhow, moving on.
Yeah, this is for the Schuylkill Mall.
Oh no, you're clearly not from that neck of the woods. That's
Schuylkill.
Yeah, Schuylkill or Skykel, yeah.
Schuylkill, okay. Well, I watched this commercial like literally 10 minutes before we started on Zoom. And I'm like, this is so awful, we have to put it in. So, let's get going with this.
The Schuylkill Mall, we're better than ever for you.
The Schuylkill Mall is better than ever. No matter what you're shopping for, you'll be sure to find it. With over 90 plus stores, including Kmart, Hess's and Bon-Ton, Farmore, and more. Just a short drive for your one-stop shopping trip. It's better than ever at the Schuylkill Mall.
The Schuylkill Mall, we're better than ever. We're better than ever for you.
Schuylkill.
That was the crappiest song I've ever heard in my entire life.
But also you can tell from that commercial how dated that is. I saw a place called Disc Jockey. How long has it been since record stores have been a thing? I mean, that goes back to like the 80s, maybe early 90s. But yeah, I mean, you did have CDs and cassettes in the 90s leading into the early 2000s. But still, that really ages the commercial right there. But they did have an Auntie Anne's. I love some Auntie Anne's.
I have some Auntie Anne's rewards points that I have to use sometime. Okay, this is for Michigan Power Routing, where we're going to learn about the horror of clogged pipes.
Did that guy put grease down his drain again?
Who knows?
This guy.
Just when you thought it was safe, what lies beneath will shock you.
Help me.
We'll take care of that, ma'am.
Michigan Power Rotting, taking the nightmare out of clogged pipes.
That's scary.
Oh yeah, that's scarier than anything Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees could come up with.
Indeed. So what's next?
Oh yeah, we got something called Italian Oven.
Yeah, you thought the D'Angelo's cigar was stereotypically Italian.
Oh, this tops it?
Check this out.
If you come to me in friendship, then the bomb who sold you the so-called Italian food be suffering his own heartburn this very day. Oh, something. You see, the Italian Oven serves only authentic Italian cuisine, unlike some garden variety restaurants. At the Italian Oven, we not only make you feel like part of the family, we'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Like a bottomless pasta bowl for $6.99. All you can eat pasta with a variety of pure Italian sauces. Remember, leave the Italian cooking to the real family. Or suffer the consequences.
I see what they did there, by the way.
Oh, they're taking shots at Olive Garden.
Some garden variety Italian restaurant.
Let me tell you this. Virgil would not like the fact that they took a shot of Olive Garden.
He would take one look at that commercial and be like, yo, man, where are the breadsticks?
Yeah, if there's anything Virgil wants, is his unlimited breadsticks and meat sauce.
He wants the breadsticks and the meat sauce. And the salty salad. Do not forget the salty salad. Continuing with our food, we have a furniture store.
Oh yeah, because we've covered this before. So now we're in the portion where we're near the end, and we're returning to the old favorites near the end.
Yes. Frankie and Johnny's Furniture in New Orleans with free chicken.
But hold on, are you going to let her have it with no problem?
No problem! Unfortunately, the free chicken place is gone. And I also think Frankie and Johnny's is also gone.
Oh. Okay, let's play Frankie and Johnny's Free Chicken with Furniture.
I say, this must be Frankie and Johnny at St. Claude and Franklin, home of the easiest credit men in town.
Newlyweds? Bankrupt on Social Security? When the others say no, we say yes.
Let them have it with no problem.
Man, I've been everywhere. Everywhere I go, they say no credit, no deal. I need some credit now.
You come to the right store, baby. See the special man.
Let them have it.
Yeah, you're right.
I say. Who say I say? Frankie say I say. When all the other stores says no, Frankie says yes. See the special man.
Let them have it with no problem.
Come see Frankie and Johnny, the easiest credit store in town.
And we've got 30 years of making your bad credit good.
I got the credit!
I say, when you buy from me, you get chicken box free.
Right now, Frankie and Johnny's is going to let you have a free 10 or 5-piece chicken box.
Tastes like mama.
Hold on, that came...
I got the credit!
Oh, good for you! But that came completely out of nowhere, the free chicken.
Wait. Go back, because I want to point something out. Free 10-piece chicken box with $1,000 purchase?
What?
Okay. How much would 10 pieces of chicken cost back in whenever this was? This is 80s commercial, so I'm guessing it's probably in the late 80s, early 90s. So we're talking 30, 35 years ago. Maybe $10? And then if you spend between $200 and $999, you get a 5-piece chicken box. You better be giving me a whole family of chickens for $1,000. Seriously. I mean, even nowadays, if I spend $1,000 and I get a 10-piece chicken box at KFC, which is probably, I'm guessing, $20, $25, is that really incentive? Gotta be damn good chicken if you're offering only 10 pieces.
With no problems.
Also, maybe it's just me, but maybe some racial undertones there. Just saying.
New Orleans isn't necessarily known for its chicken.
Okay, well now it's time to go back to a favorite of ours. It's time to talk about Crazy Gideon. So our first commercial goes all the way back to 1986. And this is called Funny Farm. But not the Chevy Chase movie Funny Farm. That'd be like a year or two later.
Well, it's finally happened. Crazy Gideon has lost his mind, and right now he's trying to give away the store.
I stock them deep and sell them cheap. If you don't buy from me, you losing money. Call me before, otherwise we both losing money. I'm insane!
Here's some really insane low prices. RCA cable-ready wireless remote VCR or 19-inch color TV with remote control. Your choice, $299.
It's mine, and I'm giving it away. I'm insane. Leave me alone. We give you what you need, baby.
We give you what you need, baby. Oh
my gosh. Mike, you're just shocked by that.
Is Crazy Gideon in the Hall of Fame?
He is. We put him in, I think, maybe in 2022 in the first class. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure, because after seeing that, if he isn't in the Hall, he's going in the Hall this coming year.
Oh, but yes.
Oh, that's great.
More Crazy Gideon! Let's go!
Oh, yeah. Our next commercial comes from something called BizBox TV on YouTube.
You're losing money. I'm breaking the competition. How low can he go? Michael for $69.95. Computer, $199. And you know the fax? $129. $99. 3 CD with cassette, radio AM, FM, mini system. 19-inch color TV for $99. My big screen starts at $4.99. Derby Little Save-A-Lot. I'm crazy. 830 Traction Avenue, located at downtown LA between 2nd and 3rd, 1 block east of Alameda. Wow!
1 block east of Alameda. Wow! I didn't know Alameda Boulevard could excite you so much.
Okay, we got one more Crazy Gideon ad. Well, guys, 2008, we were going through some hard times in this country with the recession. But fortunately, Crazy Gideon was here to help us during the recession.
Did he have $1,000 worth of chicken?
No.
Oh.
Kaiser Gideon, and I'm declaring war on the competition. I'm back! Special for the recession! 51-inch TV, high definition, $3.99. And if you don't like that, 65-inch, high definition, only $6.99. If you want a low-price plasma TV, you come at Kaiser Gideon. You get 42-inch TV, 1080p, only $7.99. And if you want 50-inch TV, 1080p, only $10.99. Only at Kaiser Gideon. Hurry before I change my mind!
We couldn't do one Crazy Gideon ad without him say, "Hurry before I change my mind!"
And the thing that I enjoyed out of that, the ad was from 2008, but clearly that last second or two of the ad where he says, hurry before I change my mind, he throws a CRT TV. So I'm guessing that footage was from like 7 or 8 years earlier.
Yeah.
That's just an observation.
We've saved our best legendary ads for last. We've alluded to it at the top of the show with Frankie Flight. Hoot Wireless.
Hoot Wireless.
Guess who's back with an all-new gig?
Oh yeah, this is Frankie plugging in something called the all-new Pelham Cafe. Let's see what's going down at the all-new Pelham Cafe.
Hi folks, Frankie Flight. Check out the all-new Pelham Cafe, now open right here in Pelham.
Soul food,
Come
soul
in and check
food.
out our new buffet. Check out our new hours, Monday through Thursday from 6 a.m. until 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m. Check out our breakfast and lunch. Mac and cheese, fried chicken, collard green, cornbread, oxtail, iced tea, that and much more. Lady Jock.
You can get your favorite meal right here
Soul
at Pelham
food,
Cafe.
soul
Come
food,
and get
soul
you
food.
some.
Don't forget, the all-new Pelham Cafe is now open right here in Pelham.
Soul food, soul food, soul food.
Soul food, soul food, soul food.
Soul food, soul food, soul food.
All the mac and cheese and iced tea you'd want there.
Soul food, soul food, soul food.
And fried chicken.
Soul
Fantastic.
Food, soul food, soul food.
That should play like whenever we're talking, in the middle of talking. Frankie Flight saying, soul food, soul food, soul food. Okay, apparently there's something called Gilliard Day.
What did Gilliard ever do for us?
Alright, Frankie, what is Gilliard Day all about?
Soul food, soul food, soul food.
Gilliard Day. Folks, I'm Frankie Flight. Attention all Florida and South Georgia. It's Gilliard Day, Saturday, March 10th. Bring your family, your friends, your neighbors, that and much more. Lady Jock.
That's right. Also, Elvis will be here live. Also, we have all types of vendors. Come join us.
Gilliard Day.
Hey, this is Dinah out at Gilliard's store. Want to invite you to come out Saturday, March 10th and join the fun.
Gilliard Day. Saturday, March 10th. Highway 93 between Pelham and Cairo.
It's no soul food.
Oh no. But this is the show image right here.
That's it right there.
Gilliard Day.
Gilliard Day. Gilliard Day.
Saturday, March 10th. Highway 93 between Cairo and Pelham.
And you can get your soul food, soul food, soul food from the booth marked Hoot Wireless.
Hoot Wireless.
Will Julio be there?
I don't know.
Will Julio be there looking like a hostage?
Like a hostage? Like he's locked in a hostage situation.
That's what that original video was.
Okay. It's come to this. I had trouble finding it. Greg, you bailed me out as always.
Okay, this is a surprise. This is a surprise Rhett Link video for the end. This is the grand finale.
Here we go.
All right. Let's mute, because when you see the title, you're gonna all die laughing.
Hey, kid. Would you like some drugs? The first one is free.
Want to check out my van? I got some candy.
Hey, kid. Want to join our gang and spray paint under a bridge?
No! No! Bug off, man. I'm going roller skating. Because we roller skate today, we will go to college tomorrow. Prison is full of people that have never roller skated.
I'm Brad Armstrong, owner of Roller Kingdom in Reno, Nevada, keeping your kids off the streets since 1999.
I say no to drugs. I say no to gangs.
I say no to unplanned pregnancy.
I say no to meth. I say no to reefer. I say yes to roller skating.
Man, this Roller Kingdom is really putting us out of business.
You said it, man. This deal sucks.
But you know what? Maybe we should give up this life of crime and start
roller skating.
And yes, you can go to Roller Kingdom Family Fun Center on 7th Street in Reno, Nevada. It is an actual place, and from what I understand, it's pretty damn awesome. Open Fridays till 10:30 local time.
Say no to crack, say yes to roller skating.
Say no to meth. Say no to unplanned pregnancies.
Oh my gosh.
That's the perfect way to end the 4th.
That's the show image right there. I want that as the show image.
Okay, we'll do Gilliard Day is the alternate image, but Roller Kingdom is the main image.
With all the creeps holding their roller skates.
This old guy is like the MVP of the commercial right here. And I love that it takes him like... hold on. I love how he's like he hasn't realized everyone's left. And he's walking so slow they have to put it in fast motion.
Because, reasons. Well, all of those things that were on TV are going to be up on itwasathingontv.com, along with our 394 previous things, including live watches, instant reactions, mini-sodes, all of that fun stuff, and links to our socials, including links to our new Threads account, because we are on board with what the kids are on board this week, and that is Threads. At It Was a Thing on TV. We're still on Facebook at It Was a Thing on TV podcast. And of course, we are available wherever fine podcasts can be streamed. Like and subscribe, rate, review, 5 stars only because positive vibes only. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to smack my notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of our future entries, including what we got next week. What happens when a working class waitress meets a pediatrician with a heart of gold? Corky?
You won't believe what happened.
It's a love story, and it can only happen in Philadelphia.
But also, we have the Baseball Hall of Fame induction ceremony coming up in Cooperstown. And, well, we have a special mini-sode celebrating one of this year's Hall of Fame inductees, plugging an instructional video that gets results. Isn't that right, Mike?
You're absolutely right about that, Greg. Oh, hey, you want to talk about another baseball player that gets results?
Oh, yeah, because we forgot to mention him last week, so let's do that right now.
Well, I put it in post. We mentioned him last week up until Sunday's game, but for the last 5 days or so, it's the Joey Gallo update.
It's the Joey Gallo update.
Well, Joey hasn't been playing all that much. He's been doing pinch hitting, basically. He's had a total of 7 at-bats in the last 4 games from Sunday to Wednesday, and he went hitless. However, in a pinch hitting role tonight, he did get a hit. The game's still going on. It's 1-1 in the bottom of the 9th as we are recording this. He did get a single, and that brings his average up to 192. No homers since Saturday, but he was on a bit of a roll last week. I think I said he had 4 home runs in the 9-game stretch. So there's your update as we go to the All-Star break. So actually next week, we're not going to have much of an update because all we're going to basically cover is Saturday and Sunday and maybe Thursday if they play a Thursday game.
But that's coming up next week right here on It Was a Thing on TV. For Greg, for Mike, I am Chico. Thank you ever so much for listening. Please be kind to one another, and we will see you for the next one.
Wow!
When you're in a car accident, don't expect an insurance company to offer you all you're entitled to. The right attorney could mean the difference between thousands, even millions of dollars in your settlement. Call the Professionals, a private group of LA's top auto accident attorneys. The Professionals have gotten millions of dollars for their clients, and they'll make sure you get the most money possible. I'm Doug Llewellyn reminding you that if you've been in an accident, don't call just any lawyer. Call the Professionals at 1-800-709-9999.
What do they think of the judge's decision?
There were a lot of lawyers there. It looked like they had about 20 names on there.
Oh, yeah. All the lawyers in L.A. want to hang out with Doug Llewellyn.
All the good ones, anyway.